What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Ohm coming at you from GIZORAMA.com. Tonight I'm going to be playing a little bit of a game called Toren for you guys. This is an indie adventure third-person game, and it's from Sword Tales, and it's published by Versus Evil. And it apparently has the backing of the entire government of Brazil. Right. And so basically what it is a symbolic coming of age story for a girl who's trapped in this tower and must fight her way through all kinds of weird perils to reach the top, banish the evil, and bring back the moon. Usually in games you have to bring back the sun and, fight away the darkness, but it seems to be the opposite case here. Um, so I've ran through the entire thing. It's not a terribly long game, and it does have some weak points, but overall, it's rather interesting. It's a rather introspective experience, and I'm not going to give away too much. But what I do want to do is kind of take you through some of the different environments that you can encounter in real time and dream space. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and find the level I want. Oop. And again, I apologize for the green screen. It's acting weird on the menu. It should clear up when I actually get in there. Okay, so we're going to do the first level because it has the best dream sequence. Or was it the second level? Might be this one that has the best dream sequence. Let's find out. I'll actually play through both. Okay. So, we start off talking to this old guy. We did. And, so you see, this is a game for PC and PlayStation. Uh, and graphically speaking, it's pretty. It has a certain style to it. It's this, I don't know, medieval folk art, fantasy, late Alice in Wonderland kind of thing going on. But I mean, as you can see here, a lot of the game it really tries to make you feel small, right? So it does its best to make you feel inconsequential. I'm gonna try and fix my lights. These are horrible. There we go. Okay, a little better. Might be because I'm wearing a blue shirt. Anyway, so I mean, I actually kind of like that because you're a kid, you're a little girl, and the world just seems kind of punishing. So it's nice to kind of come across. So doot doot doot. I didn't do that right. It was doot doot doot. I didn't do that right either. Doot doot doot. There we go. Okay. And you collect certain things. There are RPG elements in this game. I wouldn't go so far as to say that they are, at by any means, comprehensive. You get one sword, you get one chainmail setting, and that's about it. But we're not gonna read through this, although it might make me. There we go. Okay. So basically, there's a lot of symbolism laced into this game. Tales of woe, tales of sacrifice, and it's really kind of a sacrifice or a loss of innocence for the greater good. Now, whatever that greater good is, not entirely sure, and I'm still not. So I'm gonna go ahead and break this telescope, and there's a knight in here. There are some parts of the story that are just kind of overbearingly pretentious. There we go. Okay, broke the shit. Nice things I can't have. But everything here seems to have a point some way or another. So it's, it's nice. It's the facial expressions I can't get over. Okay. As far as controls go, you have one jump, you have one speed when you walk. It's kind of limited in this way, but I'm not going to let it get to me. Okay, so we're going to go through the first dream sequence, if I can manage. There we go. Okay. So she comes across these statues, and they take her to another realm. I do want to enter my dreams. Here we go. Ah, so this fellow here, he's really good at giving me advice and watching me die. And I can't tell if he's a wizard or Gandalf the Dusty or something. I'm not sure. I'm almost positive that's not my dad. So we're making strides there. Okay, so we're gonna go through our first dream sequence. This isn't the best one. We'll get there in a second. But I just want to show you guys some of the mechanics that are involved in this game. So you'll notice that the girl changes, dress, and she kind of changes age throughout the game. This is a recurring theme. Her name's Moonchild. I'm gonna call her Stephanie because it's easy to remember. So Stephanie, she has this weird tendency to die at certain predisposed points in the game. And then, but the death was necessary, right? The death was a bridge to some place. And then she comes back as an older woman or a teenage girl or even a baby, and every time she's born again in this pool of blood. So it's there's some kind of symbolism in there somewhere. Uh, I didn't take any classes in art that pertain to that necessarily, so I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean. But it really is this story of a girl who's forced to grow up in a harsh world and face reality. So there are your typical types of touch and die enemies. There are these little shitheads that if they touch you, you got to shake them off. You can't fight them until you get a sword, and even then it's kind of limited. But basically you're just stuck to throwing them. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. So it's easier just to avoid them. The controls are okay. They're not the most responsive, honestly. The jump is this weird telegraphed motion. Not horrible. Okay, so actually this is the one. Alright. So out of, I think there's like 5 or 6 different dream sequences. This is by far my favorite one. It is the most outlandish. So you're here in this desert, and you're trying to seek the inner knowledge and meditate. And you come across this pool, and I'm going to dive right in. I love this part to death. It gets me every time. So now we're transported to this beautifully crafted, slowed down, enhanced or decreased gravity world, and you just jump from platform to platform. It's like the most relaxing platforming game I've ever played. I'm kind of twitchy, I know, but it is just magical. And here the graphics actually look beautiful. You got the clear and focus, and then everything else blurry. Um, and each of these levels are supposed to represent something. Beyond that, I'm not sure. I know sacrifice is the main theme here, and that's about it. But it's actually quite relaxing, and I've been in quite a few different altered states. They've never been this exciting or this whimsical. So, I got to give the game credit for that. They actually do quite a nice job of building. Ah, crab! I've got crabs. That's not funny. She's like a kid. This does a really nice job of building the atmosphere and employing a few different physics. I guess only one physics. uh, into this really habitable map. I could spend hours doing this, and I probably would. That is until you get down here. Yeah, well, go on. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes she just does weird shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can't solve that. She's slow. Just jump, girl. There we go. Boop. And what are those? Those look like, yes, they're bodies. So we're walking through all these bodies. Oh, I guess this is an overview. And this imagery right here, where she's just focused on her, she's running to her central point. You'll see this a couple times during the game, but never with floating bodies. They're usually dead on the ground. Anyway, so I'm actually really glad that I got to show you guys this part. It's easily top 2 favorite parts of the game, simply because it's underwater and it's all deep. Oh, get it? It's deep? Yeah. I didn't spend much time on that. And so there is a backstory about a soldier named Solidur, which is kind of half-assed if you ask me. He goes to defeat he defeats a mage, or he defeats a dragon, or he goes to, and it's all very cryptic. And every time you complete a puzzle, you fill in one of these blood triangle bits. I assume it's blood, or Kool-Aid, or something. And I felt like I had all of them except that one. I guess that one. Which I don't know why it skipped over. Oh well. Man, I need to fix my green screen. Okay, so there's that. And another bit I want to show you guys, I'm actually going to skip around a little bit, is some of the combat. Because it's not very it's not conventional combat, right? You get a sword eventually, sure, but the game does its best to not let you fight anything unless it's really strategic. So, We're not gonna do the last level. We're gonna do... Yeah, we'll go here. Okay. So at this point, you know, I've found a sword, I found some chainmail, and I have a few new abilities. And now I'm gonna go confront the dragon for the second time. There we go. Okay. So the dragon's main attack is to spit this liquid that, or like scream or something and turn things into stone. And my sword allows me to block that, right? Bing! So it doesn't stop me. Also, the statues here do the same thing. They block the monster's attack. And this is an important part of the game in that I need these statues for when I drop my sword, like I'm going to do in a second. So, I'm getting sick of the monster shit. I want to go kill it. Bah, 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 boom. I hit the monster, but I lost my sword. So, before he can shoot his monstery stuff at me, I gotta hide behind one of these. There we go. I'm gonna look for my sword. It's over here. Oh, gonna hide again. And I'm gonna pick up the sword. There we go. Okay, so I gotta do this again, right? And so I run at him. Run, 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 run. Alright. Boom. Lost my sword again because I am just butterfingers, right? And it's way the fuck over there. Alright. And we're gonna run. Gonna keep on running. Okay. Let's go get my sword. Oh, there we go. And it's actually really slow when you end up getting hit by the spell. So I just want to like pass through it. There we go. Okay, that was hopefully the last time I lose my sword. I'm gonna hide over here. Okay, same spiel. I'm gonna hide up here. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. There we go. Totally. Here we go. Okay, got my sword. Third time. Maybe this time I'll stop dropping the fucking thing. Who knows? Okay. So see, this isn't like combat in other games. Ah, my fucking green screen. Nope, that's not better. There we go. Okay. So hopefully this will be last time. There we go. Okay. So, actually... Oh no, she fell. Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, there's some weird sounds. And then she fell down. Oh, and then I go meet Gandalf the dusty and danky and probably smells like dead people's They did make up their own language for this, I'm assuming. It's not Brazilian. This game was made in Brazil, hence all the Brazil quips. I'm just not being rude. Okay, skip past this. And actually... Yeah, okay, so this is another dreamscape. And you know what? I'm actually going to show you guys one more thing. I touched on it earlier, but you know, I could repeat myself all day and be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again. So, okay. Oh, wait, no, this is not the one I want to talk about, is it? Is it? I can't remember. I can't remember, and I don't want to ruin any surprises for you guys, if that's the case. Yeah. Okay, it is. Nope. I don't want to ruin the surprise. So, I'm actually not going to kill this level. There are a few cute little things the game asks you to do that are kind of hard. You know, mentally, emotionally, whatever. But this is supposed to be just kind of a little taste of what to expect, and if I'm supposed to give you guys headaches with my stupid ass green screen. Oh my god. I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you guys this way. So, and actually, so the final level, this one here, which I'm not gonna get into, don't worry. Actually, you know, the girl's all grown up. She was a little wee thing. In fact, you start out even younger than that. In a world where there we go. Okay. So I'm actually just gonna stand here, and I'm gonna let you guys figure it out yourselves. You know, there are, I think, 8, maybe 9 chapters altogether, and each of them has a few unique puzzles and some repetition to it, right? And you're not really playing this game for the gameplay itself. You're playing, I think, more for the story, more for the symbolism, more for the message. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. The message was okay. She keeps stretching. I don't get it. She's just sitting there. Anyways, but if you guys want to give it a chance, give it a try. This is Toren. It's an adventure indie game on Steam. It's made by Sword Tales and published by Versus Evil. And if you look below you, you can see my full review of the game, plus a couple dozen screenshots. Not a couple dozen, probably just a dozen or so screenshots, and you can see what I thought about the rest of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little playthrough, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.